Hello everybody, happy morning. It's amazing here. Look at that green. The fog is there, but it is so beautiful. There is nothing wrong with you. You are perfectly perfect just the way you are. You are supposed to be going through what you're going through. You are supposed to be doing what you're doing. A lot of times with Matt, when he gets into some of his moods, he's been in really good moods lately. But when he gets into his moods of being unsure of himself, feeling like things are all his fault or he's not capable of doing anything, he'll come to me and he'll go, so is it all about me? Or what's wrong with me? Which is a good one. We all ask ourselves the same question, right? What's wrong with me? Why am I going through the same thing? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Why am I doing this again? Why am I still here? Why am I, all these things that we put on ourselves. Sometimes we call ourselves names. Sometimes we say, I'm so dumb. How did I fall for this again? Or why can't I be smarter? Or, we just keep going on and on and on. And you are okay exactly where you are. You're okay with whatever you're going through. You are okay. You're supposed to be here. This is where you're supposed to be. This is where you are meant to be. Because if you weren't meant to be here in this moment, you wouldn't be here. You'd be in a different moment. So I'm going to give you 4 simple things to do that I do for myself, that I give Matt to do to help him. And it's very simple to get out of thinking you're not good enough, to get out of thinking that there's something wrong with you, to get out of thinking that that there's something wrong with the situation. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? It's 4 simple steps. If you're going through anxiety, if you're going through depression, if you're going through a breakup, if you're going through doubts about yourself, if you're going through anything that you think you need to change your thoughts, to change what you're going through, these are the 4 steps. Step number 1 is realize that you're okay where you are. You are perfectly okay where you are. You're perfectly okay with who you are in this moment. Become okay with this. This is where you are, and it's okay, because everybody needs to start somewhere. And even if you've been here before and before and before, it's okay. You haven't really, because it's all different times. You may feel the same. You may feel like it's the same situation. You may feel that what you're going through is the same, but it's all different. But become okay with it. Become okay with where you are right now. Become okay with who you are right now, because this is the point that matters. This is the moment that matters, okay? So become okay with who and where you are right now in this moment. Step 2, now that you're okay in this moment, you're okay with it. You're going through what you're going through. It's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Now that you're okay with it, now start choosing different thoughts. Start thinking positively. And if you can't think positively about the situation that you're in, it still brings on panic. It still brings on, as soon as you go back to that thought, it still brings on something, anxiety, depression, whatever. Then choose different thoughts. So we're taking our thought from where we are. We're okay with where we are. We're okay with the situation, but we're going to change it to something that excites us. So say a love relationship. Say that you actually have a love relationship and you're excited about it and you love it. So turn your focus there. Say it's your children that you're proud of and you're excited about, and when you think about them, it brings you joy. Then think about them. Say it's something that you're about to buy or something you're about to treat yourself to. Whatever it is, the simplest things can bring us the most joy. Say it's a pet, one of your fur babies. Whatever it is can bring the most joy to you. So take a deep breath and think about something funny, something that fills your heart with joy, something excitable, something that just makes you feel better. And then when you get there, then try thinking about whatever it is that you're frustrated about, whatever it is that gets you off track about how good you are, or how you can, or how you can't, or how you, whatever. And if you can't go there yet, that's okay. This is step 3. If you can't think about that thing without getting depressed or anxious or scared or fearful, that's okay. That's okay. Just go back to your happy thought. Number 3 is go back there. Okay, go back to wherever your happy thought is and stay on that track, and don't think about that other thing until you can get to the point where you can think about that without being so scared and fearful and all that stuff. And step 4 is, if you find yourself thinking this way again, if you find yourself getting depressed, if you find yourself anxious, once you start again, then just go repeat. Go back and do step 1 and go all the way back, okay? Don't stay in the anxiety. Don't stay in the fearfulness. It's a good reminder that we are not where we want to be, that we're not appreciating who we are. We're not grateful for where we are. We're not looking at all the amazing things that are in our life right now, in this moment, that we can be looking at. We're thinking of the next step. We're thinking of the next step. We're thinking of the next step. Or we're thinking of the past, and we're thinking of the past, and we're thinking of the past. But we're not here in this moment. And in this moment is where you get to choose. In this moment is where you get to change. You can't do anything about the future. You can't do anything about the past. The past is the past. It's already over. Don't bring it with you. Let it go. Go to the future. You can't do that. You can think about the future. You can think about what you want in the future. You can think about how amazing it's going to be, all that stuff. But if there's any anxiety about what's going to happen next, then let it go. Don't think about it. Stay here. Stay here. Become okay with where you are. Become okay with the situation that you're in. The situation's not going to last. It's not going to be here forever. You're going to get through it. Become okay with it. Step 1, right? Become okay with where you are right now. Become okay with who you are right now. Deep breath in and out. Now think something positive. Something you're grateful for. I'm grateful that I get this moment to myself. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for my fur babies. I'm grateful for where I live. I'm grateful that even if it's simple, like I'm grateful I paid my bills on time. I'm grateful that my rent is up to date. I'm grateful that I can grow plants. I am grateful that the sun is coming out. I'm grateful that the birds are singing. Whatever it may be, something simple as that. I am grateful I could put a smile on this morning. I am grateful I got myself dressed this morning. I am grateful that I came outside this morning. Simple stuff. It can be simple stuff. Just get yourself away from where your thoughts were to choose happy thoughts. And sometimes what works, because sometimes, I know because I've gone through this all myself and sometimes still do, and sometimes visual aids help me. So go back and look at photos that are of good times that you had, of things that you liked to do, or funny situations. One that Clarissa showed me was Jaden with a big, huge, she had put a bag in front of her face, well, her pappy did, and a bag of chips, and it had a big, huge smile. So she's got this huge smile on her face. It's really funny. But go back to, something that makes you laugh. Something that is going to bring a smile to your face and fill your heart. Because that's where you want to be. Because you can't change what you want to change being in the I can't do it stage. And you can't get to I can if you can't change your thoughts. And you have to change your thoughts. Be okay with where you are. Choose to change your thoughts. And if you can't think about the situation that you're trying to change, or the situation that you're in, without going back to the negative thoughts, and don't think about it, continue on with the positive thoughts. Eventually, this situation that you're not okay with will work out. So let it go. Let it go until you're able to get there. And just number 4 is keep repeating. Repeat over and over until you get to where you want to be. It's simple. 4 simple steps to help you get to where you want to be. I didn't say it was going to be easy. I did say it was simple. So you're worth it. You are worth being the person you want to be. You're worth living without depression. You're worth living without anxiety. You're worth living without the negative thoughts. Not that they're not going to come. Of course they are. But here's a tool, simple tool, that can help you to get through it. Just become okay with who you are. Where you are. Because you're amazing. Make an amazing day, everybody.